talking about how to make a delivery service website from scratch. We have our content here. These are the content. I generated the content with ChatGPT. It's fairly easy to do. Then this wireframe, this rough sketch was made using Figma. I just drew rough sketch, and it represents the different sections on this website. And in this tutorial, we'll be developing this website. So what's the first thing I did? I opened my color plugin and I generated these colors. These are colors that will be used for the project. Next thing I did was I opened a plugin called Foundational Color Generator. This is it. You just search Foundation Color Generator. And so I created shades of the particular color I want to use for the project. And now in this tutorial, I shall be creating more shades. This time around, I'll be using the yellow. So I'll copy the color code and change to secondary. Let's see what we used. In the past, we used primary brand color, the foundation. So this one to say secondary. We change it from orbit to outation. Material is actually not bad either, but it's just too much. I like material in the sense that I like that it's just a darker shade to use. Sometimes it's best to use a darker shade than the original brand color. But we'll go and use alteration. Let's look at what and system uses. But okay, we're going to use alteration. This is orbit. This is alteration. Atlassian, sorry, I'm pronouncing it wrong. I read really fast, so I just figured. So we just pick our style. So once you create our style, what happens? You get to see it in this place. It has shown up here. All of them can be adjusted. You can edit it. You can give names you want. You can give all the colors names you want. The original brand color is this one. That's the lemon red. So you can see the color code here. So you know which one is the real brand color. This is the real brand color. And then we went a little darker with the saturation and brightness to get these two values. Anyways, we created our color. I mean, I could create also create the style also, but it doesn't matter. I think that's everything. So what's the next thing to do? It's to start putting our wireframes into actual design. So the first thing you do is you draw your frame, F, and draw your desktop size. The goal of this is to convert this rough sketch into a good wireframe before we do the high-fidelity wireframe. So what do? We start with the navigation. The navigation says we have all of these pages. This is just ChatGPT's work, so we're not going to really stick to it. It's a wireframe, so we're going to just work in create for now. So I would say Swift drop, change the name here also by double clicking on this text. Then I'm going to add a layout grid. You know, these are standard procedures. Everything has a grid. Cars, houses, you know, I studied construction in the past and I know that everything has a layout. And perhaps it is why I became a designer. Then give the width of margin of 80 and got out 20 to 24. I think that's visible. That's a good number to use. So we already have this one, and I said the other things we have are home, about. I'll change the background here. What's the background of this? Okay, so this has to change color to black, or we just use our brand color that we created. You know, don't matter. Next thing you put it inside here, you can add an auto layout around it by pressing Shift plus A. Then we duplicate that and we say we are going to write home page because it's usually the home page. This is the home page of the website. So we say home. So just here we see how it works. It works. Next we can have services. These are not good, you know, for a delivery services. This is not what we are. Services does not make any sense to have services here. It's not a company offering services, like a normal business would do. So you won't have services or pricing. Then we can move to pricing. This is just for practice, so it's not really brief. It doesn't make any sense to have pricing in a delivery company unless they brand a subscription. Then we say tracking because we want to know when your order is getting delivered. Then we have sign up or sign in, and sign in would be reporting with a background. And I just duplicated all of these things because people wondering, oh, what are you doing? So I will give this sign up button a padding of 24 left and right. That's on the right left, and I'll give it 14 top and bottom. And I'll fill it up with a color and choose this gray. Or I would still find a lot of green to use. Okay, let's just take this. Then I'm gonna select all of these together by holding Shift and then pressing Shift plus A. The space between all of these elements is 19. That's kind of too big. I'll go to 16. Then I'm gonna move to the end of this border. I mean, yeah, the border basically. Next thing, we take this text and we also join them again together and group it together. Then we now say, okay, we'll stretch it to the full length. Stretch this to the full length. And on top, we say, okay, 14 padding for this. I'm moving to the top. Now, what's the problem? This logo and the sign should also still be contained within these parameters. So we also need to change padding at say 80 and we start to this place. The next thing to do is to create our hero section. This area is called hero section, or also called above the fold section. So we would come here and then find the text and copy it and then paste it here by pressing T to put the text, then Command V. Then we can make this 56 if you want, and then adjust the width like this. So basically, websites are just rectangles. And this is not good. This is called a window. You can see it's just slowly, you know. So we need to adjust that. We cannot have one item also. We need to either have two items or like this. This is better. So next thing is the picture or image. You can draw a rectangle here and just draw something that spans like this. We'll be opening this up and dragging it to the end. The next thing is our subtext. We would say from local copy. Then we'll simply duplicate this one fast. I can change the color that I want to because we created the color scale and just make it this color. Duplicate, enter the text, change from medium to regular because the subtext is 16. The next thing I want to do is we want to put our call to action buttons, and that's two buttons. Two buttons to get started now, track your delivery. Come back here and create these buttons and say get started. Now, this button, you can see it's all padded here. You might want to do things like this. Don't do that. Come here and click on it. Next thing, we give that radius, Shift plus A, border padding will be 24, top and bottom will be 14. And we also come in the inside here, and we also give it the same fill, add a fill, and add a background color. You can set it this color if you want to also. Then we paste it, V to paste color. Get started and track your delivery. These are the two buttons we have. I can try to give the pattern here and see 4 corner radius rather 4 pixels. Then we duplicate this and see track your delivery. Then I'll group it together again and see spacing of 8 between the two of them. I didn't group them using group, I used auto layout to group them. So I would see 8. I can say, okay, let me try 12. Okay, not bad. As long as they're not far apart. You're not going to do something like this. Do not do something like 24. This is too much. Let me get it to I am making my calculations and spacing in multiples of it. So I would say 16. Let's just do 16. It's better. So we already have our area section. We can group all of them. I can say, okay, you know what? I don't want to do 56. I want it to at least get here. I'll say 72. That's 72 plus. Okay, 76 is not bad. Now, what's the problem with this thing? There's too much space between this thing. Let's make a rectangle from rectangle like this. And there's so much space between these things. So what do we do? Pick this text and adjust our line height from 150% to, let us do 120%. Better. I like it like this. So next we group this together and say, okay, I can also expand this one so that it's balanced. Select this one, select this one. How do you select it? You press shift. Then I'll press shift plus A, select it. So while also selecting this one, I'll still hold shift down and click on this one. Auto layout it also. Now spacing between these two is 16. I could do 8. Let's see what 8 looks like. Now spacing between these two that I group and this one is 42. Let's do 40. Okay, so we have our new section ready. So we can then pick it together and also group it together. Delete this. Okay, so the next thing to do is to create our um, unique selling points. Like, why should people use this product? These are the unique selling points for the brand. So we come here and we look at what we put in the sketch. We put 3 cards here. This is probably an icon representing it. This is so we come to we press F and we create a box like this. This would be where the icon is. Okay, I used frame rather. Then I will just make this color the same color here. It seems too large. This is 130. Let's just do 70. 70. No, that's too small. Okay, not bad. We could just use the entire width here. 85, 70. The next thing we want to do is we want to make our, heading. Now from 72, I just like to duplicate fast. We have the first text here that says lightning fast delivery. So I just copy it and come here and enter it into this place. This is lightning fast delivery and I delete this. Then you can see still spanning from left to right. I say don't do this. Do not manually just toggle on text like this. Just click on this to auto size it. The next thing is to put the subtext there. Okay, so why did I use what text did I use? What size did I use here? Here we have some two. This is an H1 text to be the biggest text on the website. H1. Then here we have 16. We should rather just use 24. Yeah. So that's like H4 or H5 on the scale of what the text should be. Then next we have this with optimized routes faster than before. We copy the text and then we duplicate this because they are both going to be the same size. And I drag it out by holding Alt and drag it out. Then I replace the text with this. Then I enter this. Then I now change it from medium to regular and also I make it smaller like this. And then I can change the color I want to use T200 if I want to. And I put it together. Shift plus A to put them together. Also put them together. Shift plus A. Now, what's the problem with this design? The spacing between these and these are too much. So select it again and this spacing at 24. Now spacing between this and this and this kind of equal low. These two are spacing as a group. So you also adjust the spacing at 8. It looks better this way. The next thing we want to duplicate is, so you can also check the spacing by holding Option or Alt and hovering around that element to see the spacing between it. So what do? We have about, you see these lines, these guidelines help us to space things out. We have about 4 of these selling points. So I'm going to just duplicate it into 4 sections and then I can group all of them together again. Keep that A. So we move it down here, and we should have a text on top here. It should just be like this. We don't just so we can also come here and duplicate and see what we can edit in this section. This is the link selling point section, right? Do that edit and see over 10,000 successful deliveries. So this is 72, 72. We cannot do that. I mean, we can, depending on the style you're trying to design it, but it doesn't make much sense. So we're going to just scale it down to, let's say, 48. 48 also a multiple of 8. So we put it here. Then some text, we can duplicate it and say, hmm, how do we explain? We need to explain something about deliveries. So we need to see something about the delivery. So we can see in 2024 alone, we have made tremendous impact by delivering across 20 states. This is a way to sell a business by using good text. The designer should be a good copywriter also, I believe. So this is I now group it also together, and then I group this group, this auto layout group in anyways, and I group this also together. And I also problem with design, especially between at 70. We can do 48. Not bad. I would like to do this also and say, okay, I want 2 lines. This text looks very, very short. It should be longer and also be 2 lines. That's fine. So we're done with the section. Now it's the time between these two and the other one. This is 96. I can see 100. Fine. So I go to the 100% with everything. The next section we want to work on will be the this one. We have a text here and a button here also. So I'm going to just create a duplication. I just drag out holding option or alt. I drag it out. And I'll say we are here to meet your delivery needs. Or we can change this constantly. I don't like starting to be constantly available to meet your delivery needs. And this is 48, right? We use 48 here. This is not editing because this one will be under will be equal to 62. So you can see 32, 32, 32. So we've used 72. Yeah, we've used 48, we've used 24. So this is H1, H2, H3, for example, H4. That's also, we put text there. So I'll just duplicate this button and just hit the and say deliver a package. That's what I'm going to say. Then I'll group this together and say 24 spacing, and I will just make it start center here. Okay, so and I can also group it together and see spacing of between this. You can see once I moved here the spacing, I can actually just do this. The goal is to not have too much spacing and not too less spacing. We cannot do 8, it's too close. We can do 16, not bad. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to work on our um I would rather skip this testimonial for now, and I would rather move to um how we work section. This how we work section. I think I'll just use ChatGPT to create content on this, and I'll be back. Okay, I'll just tell it to change the how this works to 3 steps and give me explanations for each steps. Okay, so I'm back the content of on this for how it works. So we're going to just duplicate the same text, or I mean this text is closest to it. So we'll just duplicate it and drag out how to get started. So the first step is to make, you can just simply duplicate one of these also. Shift plus, I mean, you hold your alt, you know, you can now ungroup it. When you want to ungroup something, it's the same as auto layout. So the steps are the same here. So I need to put step one, you know, maybe a text as a step one, or I could just use a circle to represent for one, and then a text that says one, and change the height from 150 to 120 maybe. Let's do 100, and then put it here, and let's say 32, and then group it together and say step. This doesn't work. I can say step one. I could just use the icon alone. And let's say step one. So I'll just do one instead. I could have it here. I can have it here. Anyway, step one says schedule delivery. But I'm going to just rewrite this, and we use 24. We choose 24. Change from regular to medium or to bold. Let's use medium. Let's use 32. Then it says get started in a few clicks, and we just copy this. Paste this in here. So there's a lot of text actually, so I just don't mind. So we're gonna just take this one and group it with this here, and I'm going to bring it here, and I would say, okay, this text is long, so what should happen? How do we adjust this layout? So select the main thing and just come to this place and do all content, so it wraps around the text itself. So this is what to do. Then next you can have an image here and just duplicate it into the design. You can have it here. So so this is step one. We need to have an image here, text here. You can decide to just so yeah, I'm just going to group it together. Shift plus A to group it together. Then I'm going to continue by duplicating it again and group them together also, and say Shift plus A because I'm doing step two, step three, step four, step three, command D, step, okay, 3 steps. So yeah, it's just 3 steps. So I'm going to start replacing content. Package sign up will come to you. So copying the text, we come here and we say command V, package sign up. We change the text from regular to medium, change the I to 24. Is it 30, 24? Yeah, it's 32. So yeah, 32. Come back to 32. The next thing we have is the text that says we come to you. Copy it all. Funny enough, we could actually do something. We could duplicate this double duplicate and just make the come to you stand out in its own. make it, wrap around it. So the goal will be to delete this. We come to you here. Shift plus A, 8, 8, and you can see maybe 24. And then give it a gray. You know, something is wrong with it. It is not obeying the 24 I gave it to do. So after selecting it, just come to the resizing of the width and change it to all content. So you see it has obeyed the 24 rule that I gave it to your space rule. And you know what? We could just actually not even keep any background. 8 is too much because it's not a major text. So we just make it 4. Then instead of using 16, we can just say 12. And then move it up. Yeah. So we're going to follow the same thing and do the same for this one. Get started in a few clicks. Duplicate this. And say 12 also. Then I'm not going to, start with all those borders around it. I'm just going to copy this property, copy properties, and paste the properties. Oh, that didn't work. Okay, I'll just shift plus 8 and do the 24 padding, 8 padding, something's wrong with the text, change it to this, something's still wrong with it, change it to org content, give the fill also. That's not the full obviously. It doesn't really matter anyways, but I mean, just for the sake of consistency and clean design, we are going to just need to do that. So yeah, just paste the color here. So we already have our two package. Let's do this one and just recreate this one because we're not going to start putting the stuff again. So Command D. Um, so the third one is real-time tracking. That is tracking your delivery. So copy the text, real-time tracking, and paste it here. So this is where that copy properties could work. Copy properties. If you have a text that already has some properties, I don't want to waste any time. So we just put properties. Some properties of this particular text is transferred to this design. So real-time tracking. And what is that subtext saying? Subtext is saying you know exactly where package is. So I'm going to copy this. Copy. Command V. Then copy this text. Or cut it. Then come here. This. Click in this and just change it to this. So this should change to 3. This should change to 2. This is 1. So we have our section. But now what's the problem? The spacing between all these three are too much. So you can do 8. It is too small. Let's say 16. Manageable. 24. Okay, let's take 24. You can also decide to say, you know what, I don't want to have like this, I'll just have like this. It makes for a zigzag kind of grid if you want it. If you want that. So, but instead, I'm going to just change your mind and just do this. The next thing to do is we need to make this bigger because we still have several sections to continue here. So I'm going to create our testimonial section. That's this section here. And you can see we have 3 cards, 3 big cards. So that's the big. And we have arrows here. So I'm going to create something like that now. And for that, we just don't need to do much. You can just duplicate this section and drag out. Then I'll delete this, but I don't want it. So what do you usually have in testimonials? You have I'm going to search for the icon of a testimonial quote and search for iconify and search it. I usually don't use this. I usually have my icons inside my assets folder that I use. So we're going to search for quote and we're going to pick, let's pick this one. I just drag it out. That's what I call it. Then the size is this. So it says, so I'm going to pretend that, this shouldn't be in it. So I'm going to pretend that this is the name of the, this is, you know what, delete this one also. So this is the text for testimonial. I could just go and create some now. Let me do that now. Write me three testimonials for Figma. Okay. So we have the testimonials ready, and I'm going to paste the text here. So we have the person's name, and the testimonial itself. So just copy this, and we are going to paste it in here. I kept clicking to get this. Command V. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Copy it again. Command V to paste. So next thing we need the person's name, right? So Command V again. I mean Command D to duplicate it. I can put person's name there. So Sandra K, the boutique owner. So I'm going to just paste this in here. Command V. And since it's a name, we can make it bolder and say, you know what, we want to use medium. Then we have the quotes, and the quote says 24 by 24. You can see this is locked. So I'm going to say we want to use 32 and then duplicate this. And then I will join it together by Shift plus A, then Shift plus A also. So what next? In this design, in our wireframe, we have just 3 cards here. It's multiple cards probably, but we're just going to see the first 2 cards and half of the third card. So we have to make this big enough for that. So what do we do? This is an auto layout. So we just come here and just start changing padding. And we can say, you know what? We can make it longer. So how do we now adjust the rest? Select the entire thing and just come to all content. No, that's not working. Okay, so that's because I'm doing this. So let's see what happens. Fill, org. No, that's not really well. Auto layout can be so embarrassing. No, it's still all content. There's something wrong with it. So I'm just going to do no. Oh my god, I cannot believe this happening. So it should be all content. Something is wrong. I have to figure it out. So okay, this is really embarrassing. I do not want to do this and start dragging it manually. No, it has to be done like this. So I'm going to fill to explain. You know what? I am going to just repeat it from the beginning. Ah, goodness, this should be where it works. I don't know what mistake I must have made. I'm just going to ungroup this. Ungroup this. Okay, then there's still something here. It's one of these properties that is wrong with the entire thing. Ungroup. So we have this box already, and then we move it with this one. Then we'll move it with this one. Until we have this one. So since it's here, just do like this. And we're going to have 40, top 40 button, top 32 button. We have three cards. It is still not large enough. What was I trying to do before? I was trying to expand this. I'm trying to increase this to org. Okay, what is going on? Something is wrong with our card. This field. Org. Okay. Org. Let's see what happens again. Let me try to org this. Exactly. So it's in the org and the field. That's the problem. So let's keep expanding it. I don't want it to be. Okay. What's going on? It's in fixed, that's why. So we do org also. No, not org that one. Okay. This is interesting. What's going on between that? Interesting. Okay, there's a problem somewhere. There's a constraint somewhere. It's in org here, but main one. It's in org in this one. Does it fail? No. Fill it's here. Org is here. Okay, so what is the properties of this particular text? Is in fixed, that's why. So we say org, name. We say fill container. Okay, we keep expanding. Anyways, keeps working. So we have this testimonial section first. We duplicate it and we duplicate the third one. So they're just looking like regular testimonials. So what do we do to make it look better? We do nothing for now. We just auto layout it with Shift plus A. So we want to see how it looks like with the background. We fill up the color and say, okay, what's the spacing between it? You can say 24. Yeah, so 24. So we need to have the text on top also. That says, I'm going to the same constant. So we use the end. We drag it down here and say what people say about us. And then bring it to the top. And then group it together. Can I group it together with this one? Let's see what happens. Okay, it still works. It stays at the center of everything. Does it? No, it doesn't actually. That's because it is like this. Okay, I'm just going to like because they're not. It is still at the center of this text itself. The entire thing. So I'm just going to find the center here, and then make sure that we select this together. And this our 100 spacing. So next thing is we have our testimonial, and we have all of this done. The last thing to do is to make our footer. So what does our what the footer say? Oh, okay, we actually have our testimonial here. I didn't remember that. Our services, we have them ready. We have all four. All four. Okay, I didn't change the text. So, all the services are here. We need to do that. The unique selling point, rather. We have real-time tracking. Copy and go to real-life tracking. Delete this. I'm just going to leave the rest for now. I will adjust the properties and say, in a real life project, all of these are subject to change. You can decide to change them. Safe and secure. Command V. And you know, design takes a lot of time to work on. But all of this doing wireframe is really good to do because wireframe allows you to understand layouts properly. I think it's a very important step in a person's career. So our career good. Then the last one is flexible pricing plan. No, I'm going to use eco-friendly solution instead because I'm not really selling a package. So why am I not changing the text and the text looks different? That's because I have this one already done. I'm going to just copy the settings of this and do them at once. I like to work fast. So I will show you how I do that. So We prioritize sustainability. This text here, we copy and we come to this, remove this. So now, this text, for example, you can see here it is regular. This text is medium. So I just do what? I'm holding my control and shift, select the second one, select the third one, and just change all of them at once to regular. For this one, for this one, and this one, I'll change it to 24, so they're all the same size with it. And that's done. Move this. Okay, so the spacing between here is also something that needs to work on, but I think this needs to be spaced even better. 16 is not enough, so let's do 32. In fact, you know what? Let's do 48. It's not bad if it's a little distance. In fact, let's do plus 8 again. 56. Fine. Okay, so the next thing to do is work on our footer, or no, our call to action first before the footer, and that should be what should the text say? Start ordering now. Yeah, so that will be something like this. Let's just duplicate this one. Oh. So and then you can decide to just drag like this, drag like this, and we can make the padding of 48 and 48 at the bottom. I'll do 72 instead. And so start ordering now. So okay, there should be a subtext under it, and we'll see. You can just copy this and duplicate it. Command D, duplicate it. It should be a small text, not too long like this one. And say we have your delivery is best handled in our care. Sweet drop makes it drop swiftly, swiftly, no matter your distance. We got you. Okay, so we have this already. The section you can decide to also just fill it up and do the color and say something like this. So the spacing also could be 100. This is 200 or something. 107. You know, let's do 110. Next thing we want to do is the footer. The footer has this, so I'll just create everything here. And say copy and start creating it here. And say quick links. Quick links to the heading of the footer. We'll say medium, we'll say 20, let's do 20. Sheet. You can also rename it as navigation. Navigation footer. It's good to name your designs sometimes. It's very good. So I'll just do Shift plus A. Let's see. Then I will need to do this to 24 and Command D again. But this time I'm going to put it together because these two are under it. And see it. So we have about us. I'm going to change it to also from this to regular and 16. And say about us. Then I will change the alignment to left. Then I'll duplicate this one. Command D. Command D. To duplicate it, and I'm just going to keep writing. I'll say FAQ, duplicate again, and say contact support Command D and say privacy policy. I'll just stop there. Then the next thing is stay connected. Stay connected. Then I'm going to put the social media links here. F Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. So we have these two. So we can just name this as main nav wrapper. These are the templates in real life coding experiences. So we can also say stay connected wrapper. So we can also have contact us as a wrapper and say contact us email. So for the email, yeah. Anyways, so what's the problem now? It's that it is jotting out. These two are jotting out of their container. So we just select the main wrapper and just change it to on. Change this one also to on. Change this from center to right. Same here. On. So that's fixed it. So we just can just join all of this together now and say email. We have phone number. We should have phone number next. All of these are just ways to make sure this video is not too long. And medium, I put regular address. Delete the last one. So yeah, what's the problem next now is that you can see that this is centered is not the same as it. So just come here and just do top. Anyone on the top is fine. So just top. The next thing we have after all of this is you can decide to use some of the icons here, but fine, we're not using that. So we want to add the logo of Swift Drop. So I just come here and drag it into our design and say text Swift Drop. This represents the logo basically. So I'm going to just do medium or recommend to layout, connect it with this guys, and just bring it here. So this should be navigation. But what's the problem with this design is that there's so much problem with it. So I just auto and the main thing do auto so that we can expand it how we want to. So we can expand it here. The same way we did the other design, the navigation bar, and instead just expand it to all the corners and say 80 left and right intensity. There's so much space between these two. Anyways, let's talk about 40 top and bottom for this. Give it a feel and make it this color. There's still so much space here. Anyways, bottom here we can use to write a note about Swift Drop, what they do. So, but instead we'll just try to expand this one to fit this area. So we can just keep dragging it like this and see the spacing should be automatically set. Works fine for me. So the spacing here is too much because it's live item, so we can just bring it up here and say we want to do 100. Then click on the main thing itself and just close it up. So this is how to make the wireframe for this design. In the second video, we're going to be talking about how to get it from this into an Hi-fidelity prototype. Hey guys, I think you've watched the last video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you learned something from creating a wireframe, join me in the next video tutorial and we'll see how to convert this low fidelity into this high fidelity prototype. This is the part 2 of this video series and you're going to learn how to convert this design. Following all the design principles and rules of design, spacing, hierarchy, auto layout, you'll learn how to use it. Thank you.